Welcome to Ask the Lawyer International Edition with attorney Brian Figueroa of the law firm Figueroa and Associates in New York. We hope you enjoy the show, which features immigration visitors visa, starting and doing business in New York, entertainment and business visas, religious visas, and much more. Whether you are outside the U.S. or have family in New York, the number to call, share, and keep is 855-768-8845. That's 855-768-8845. Please schedule a consultation with us at www.askthelawyer.us. That's www.askthelawyer.us. This is Ask the Lawyer International Edition. You have questions? We've got the answers.
Welcome to Ask the Lawyer, your premier Jamaican radio show dedicated to unraveling the complexities of the U.S. immigration system. Hosted by me, Ashley Dawkins, a proud Jamaican national, alongside esteemed New York-based immigration attorney Brian Figueroa, who brings over a quarter century of specialized experience. Together, we explore the benevolent aspects of America's immigration laws. For this week's immigration news, we have an exclusive interview with Yvette Clarke, the 9th Congressional District Representative of Jamaican Heritage, and she discusses with us SB 4, a new bill that makes it a state crime to cross the Texas-Mexico border between ports of entry. If a police officer believes that they have evidence that a person illegally crossed the Rio Grande, that person could be charged with a Class B misdemeanor, which carries a punishment of up to 6 months in jail. Plus, tune into Secrets for Getting a Green Card. And finally, which visa is right for you? Apply for the visa that best fits your needs. Tune in to Ask the Lawyer for insightful guidance through the intricate world of immigration.
Good day, good day, good day. My name is Brian Figueroa of the law firm Figueroa and Associates. This is Ask the Lawyer. You got questions, we got answers. The number to call, the number to keep, the number to share is 855-768-8845. Again, 855-768-8845. Ever since I've been in the United States of America and becoming an attorney soon thereafter, and that's for over 25 years, a quarter century, the law firm of Figueroa and Associates have always represented immigrants, new immigrants, all immigrants to the United States of America. Part of your philosophy in life may come from your belief in God. What does God teach? And what I have learned about God's teaching is also through research. The Catholic Church has published a document that says you're supposed to be kind to immigrants. And whether it be the Catholic Church or any other organization, Christian organization, you have to understand that God teaches that you must be kind to immigrants. Whenever elected officials run for office in America, whether they are a Republican or a Democrat, they use immigrants in a demonizing way. America is a country of immigrants. Because these new immigrants came to the U.S. with their leader, Christopher Columbus, they brought diseases to America, which killed millions of Native Americans. These colonists, Christopher Columbus and others, what they did also, unfortunately, obviously, was to kill the buffalo. Yes. All those little buffaloes that America had, 90 million, why did the colonists kill the buffaloes? So not only did they kill Native Americans through simple diseases like the common cold, the natives here, when they come to this country, the colonists, I should say, Christopher Columbus and others, they killed buffaloes so that Native Americans could starve and freeze to death. We can't blame them for bringing diseases here. It's natural. Or was it intentional? However, killing 90 million buffaloes that almost made the buffalo extinct in America was to starve Native Americans and freeze Native Americans because they use the skin of the buffalo for their tents. Understanding history, understanding this document that we have by the Catholic Church that says be kind to immigrants, and you could get that article at our website, the law firm of Figure and Associates, our Ask the Lawyer website, www.askthelawyer.us. Again, www.askthelawyer.us. You could get this essay by the Catholic Church that say be kind to immigrants. Basically, the Catholic Church is writing a Christian document, and most Americans are Christians. And all of them use the same Bible. And if the people of the United States of America were unfortunately not misled by their leadership, whether Republican or Democrat, they will have a different attitude towards immigrants. Because if this is a Christian nation, and the Christians in America want to make it to heaven, want to make it to the promised land, they have to be kind to immigrants. And being kind to immigrants is not what KKK, Russia, and Trump preaches. It is not what Biden preaches. So when we listen to these people also running for Congress, running for the U.S. Senate, their ultimate goal is power, and power by any means necessary. We, the public, have to understand that man's law, for the most part, is not God's law. And if you believe in God, if you are a Christian in America or a Christian anywhere in the world, you have to be kind to immigrants. The United States of America is demonizing immigrants. Why? That's the million-dollar question that we have to answer. Why are these elected or people who want to be elected demonizing immigrants? There's less demonizing in the past than now because the people who came were white. Now the people who come are mostly black, brown, and Asian. Yes. And is God white? Is God black? Is God brown? Is God Asian? Is God French? Is God Trini? Is God Jamaican? Is God Brazilian? Is God Colombian? And if you know your Bible well, and I have studied it, I've studied the Bible just like a lawyer will study immigration law or any law that attorney practices. And you have to be the best of it. Again, as I have said before, be kind to immigrants. Do not listen to KKK, Russia, and Trump. Do not listen to Biden. Don't even listen to your preacher, because some of them are misrepresenting God's law. You are intelligent enough to understand what you read in the essay by the Catholic Church, Be Kind to Immigrants. They give you quotes from the Bible that you could read and study. Do not let anyone interpret God's word for you. God said, trust no man. I'm not asking you to trust me. Just read and understand. Again, my name is Brian Figueroa of the law firm Figueroa and Associates. This is Ask the Lawyer. You got questions, we got answers. The number to call, the number to keep, the number to share is 855-768-8845. Again, 855-768-8845. Our website for the law firm of Figueroa and Associates is www.askthelawyer.us. Again, www.askthelawyer.us. askthelawyer.us. Please read that essay by the Catholic Church to be kind to immigrants. I want as many of you to get to heaven like I will. Peace.
Do you have a legal issue, question, or concern? Turn to Ask the Lawyer. You have questions? We've got answers. For a consultation or to refer a client, visit www.askthelawyer.us. Again, www.askthelawyer.us. You can also register for our paralegal program, get legal news, business consults, or other information on educational issues. Yes, Ask the Lawyer. You have questions? We've got answers. For a consultation or to refer a client, visit www.askthelawyer.us. Again, www.askthelawyer.us.
The United States is consistently ranked among the best internationally for its competitiveness. Are you planning to start a new business or branch of your business in New York? Attend our Chamber Coalition's 5-week webinar series, Small Business Sense Bootcamp. We provide education and business preparation for small business owners and startups. Learn the basics of business planning, how to finance your business, business credit, marketing, and social media strategies, small business solutions, legal, tax, accounting, banking, and insurance, and how to do business within New York City, New York State, and corporations. Register at startupsbootcamp.eventbrite.com.
Welcome back. This is Ask the Lawyer International Edition. You have questions, we've got the answers. Schedule an appointment now at www.askthelawyer.us. That's www.askthelawyer.us.
Our weekly immigration news roundup is brought to you by the law firm of Figueroa and Associates. For a consultation on any immigration or legal matter, please call 855-768-8845. That's 855-768-8845. For full stories and more immigration news, visit www.theimmigrantsjournal.com. That's www.theimmigrantsjournal.com.
A very warm welcome to everyone. We are joined by a very special guest, Congresswoman Yvette Clarke, who represents the 9th District in Brooklyn. Welcome. Always good to have you here with us.
It's great to be back with you once again, Pearl.
Thank you. So let's talk about SB 4, which is a state legislature passed by Texas in November, which makes it a misdemeanor state crime to cross into Texas from Mexico illegally, allowing local and state peace officers to arrest suspected illegal immigrants. Given the recent Supreme Court decision allowing Texas to continue to enforce SB 4, what are your concerns regarding its impact on Caribbean immigrants, particularly those from Jamaica?
Well, let me just say that, first of all, it's truly, truly an atrocity that's taking place with respect to Texas taking national law into their own hands. We have an immigration policy here in the United States, and for generations, we have allowed people to come from around the world to seek asylum in the United States of America. And, generations gone by, there was never this level of vitriol and hatred. There was always a concern. And of course, our country has never been rolled out the welcome mat. But indeed, the type of criminalization that we are seeing coming from Governor Abbott is unprecedented. We know that the Biden administration has challenged this law in court, and the Supreme Court has ruled in favor of SB 4 and Texas. But it's my understanding that that decision is being appealed, and in the interim, the law cannot go into effect. That doesn't mean, however, that people will not encounter law enforcement in Texas on the ground who will not take the law into their own hands. That presents a clear and present danger, particularly for Jamaican asylum seekers and anyone of African descent. I think most recently people may have seen the immigrants that came from continental Africa, the country of Mauritania, who were at the border and were set upon. When you're of African descent in the sea of people of other races and ethnicity, you stand out like a sore thumb. And therefore, you're far more vulnerable to be singled out for ill treatment and for racist-generated violence. And so it is really up to us to fight back and to indicate that we expect all humanity to be respected and protected in our country. It's a challenge, don't get me wrong, but we should not be criminalizing people at the border. We should be allocating the resources that are needed by the Customs and Border Patrol to meet the demands of the surge of immigrants that are seeking asylum. We should be surging resources to our adjudicatory bodies so that our judges, the bench of those who hear these claims, is expanded to bring in more judges so that we can alleviate sort of the bottlenecks and the pressure that comes from thousands of people making their way to our southern border through Texas.
So, Ms. Clark, immigration is a federal issue, and looking at federal versus state immigration policies, how do you view the tension between state-level immigration initiatives like Texas's SB4 and federal immigration policies? What implications does this have for Caribbean Black immigrants?
Well, it has profound implications for Caribbean and Black immigrants because, again, as I've stated, in a sea of people seeking a better life, it is the person of African descent who stand out among the crowd and find themselves far more vulnerable in terms of those who would seek to criminalize them and strip them of their humanity. The fact that they don't speak, in many cases Spanish, which you need to sort of navigate through the southern border, and in some cases, some of the migrants don't even speak English. We need to have NGOs or nonprofits on the border with individuals who have a common linguistic and cultural understanding of these individuals, and we need to support resources going to those organizations so that they are met with humanity when they come to the United States. And Texas happens to have one of the larger borders with the Western Hemisphere and the southern border of the United States. It's unfortunate that we're seeing the type of bigoted and xenophobic policy and laws being passed in Texas, as opposed to a more humanitarian approach coming from Governor Abbott.
So, as a Congress representative of Caribbean heritage, how do you leverage your position to influence immigration policy and advocate for the rights of immigrants from the Caribbean?
Yeah, there are a number of ways. One, I am a co-chair of both the Caribbean Caucus and the Haiti Caucus in the United States House of Representatives. So I've built out a broad coalition of colleagues who have significant Caribbean American populations in their constituencies to help advocate for legislation and humane treatment of our people on the border. In addition to that, I am the lead person for the Congressional Black Caucus's task force on Caribbean affairs, and so I'm working with close to 61 members of the Congressional Black Caucus to really monitor and speak out against the racist tendencies that will, rear its ugly head as we see more and more people of African descent presenting themselves on the southern border. So utilizing sort of my leadership roles in Congress to build consensus and to use our numbers to appeal to the administration, the Biden administration, to use every lever of their authority to assist these migrants has been the key role, given that unfortunately currently my party is in the minority in the House of Representatives, has been the primary way in which we've been able to move the needle on protecting those who are, again, migrating from the Caribbean region, from continental Africa, and giving guidance to a process that treats them with dignity, humanity, and respect.
So thank you so much, Congresswoman Yvette Clarke, representing the 9th Congressional District in Brooklyn. Thank you for your hard work. Thank you for being a strong voice for Caribbean and Black immigrants. Keep up the good work.
Thank you so much, Pearl.
You're so very welcome.
Our weekly immigration news roundup is brought to you by the law firm of Figueroa and Associates. For consultation on any immigration or legal matter, please call 855-768-8845. That's 855-768-8845. For full stories and more immigration news, visit www.theimmigrantsjournal.com. That's www.theimmigrantsjournal.com.
You are listening to Ask the Lawyer International Edition. You have questions? We've got the answers. Schedule an appointment now at www.askthelawyer.us. That's www.askthelawyer.us.
Arle Lou Izon is a criminal, now deceased and indicted by the federal government for defrauding thousands of Grenadians. If you or a family member is a victim of Arle Lou Izon and are in deportation proceedings or any immigration matters pending in immigration court, please call the law firm of Figueroa and Associates at 855-768-8845. That's 855-768-8845.
Welcome to America, How to Get a Green Card, in Ask the Lawyer International Edition with attorney Brian Figueroa of the law firm Figueroa and Associates in New York. Are you planning to migrate to the U.S.? Do you have family in the U.S.? Learn about the consequences of entering the U.S. with or without inspection, unlawful presence, family, faith-based, and fiancé petitions, the impact of fraudulent visas when applying for a green card, and more. Please schedule a consultation with us at www.askthelawyer.us. That's www.askthelawyer.us. This is Ask the Lawyer, International Edition. You have questions? We've got the answers.
The United States remains a beacon of opportunity and promise for millions worldwide. One of the most sought-after pathways to realizing the American dream is obtaining a green card, which grants lawful permanent residence in the country. However, amidst the complexities of immigration law and the multitude of applicants, one may wonder, is there a secret formula to successfully securing a green card? While there's no magical shortcut or hidden code to guaranteeing a green card, understanding the process and navigating it effectively can significantly increase one's chances of success. Here are some key factors to consider. Eligibility criteria. The U.S. Citizenship and Immigration Services, USCIS, offers various pathways to obtaining a green card, including family sponsorship, employment-based petitions, refugee or asylum status, the diversity lottery program, and more. Each category has its own specific requirements and eligibility criteria. Understanding which category aligns with your circumstances is crucial. Documentation and application. The green card application process involves a substantial amount of paperwork and documentation. Each piece of information, from birth certificates to financial records, plays a critical role in demonstrating eligibility. Ensuring all documentation is accurate, complete, and submitted in a timely manner is essential. Navigating immigration laws. Immigration laws are complex and subject to change. Keeping abreast of the latest regulations and requirements can be challenging. Seeking guidance from immigration attorneys or accredited representatives can provide invaluable assistance in understanding the legal landscape and navigating potential pitfalls. Patience and perseverance. Securing a green card is often lengthy and arduous. Navigating the bureaucratic hurdles and enduring the waiting periods requires patience and perseverance. Being mentally prepared for the long haul is essential. Employment and sponsorship. Employment sponsorship is a primary pathway for many individuals to obtain a green card. Building a solid case for employment-based immigration involves securing a job offer from a U.S. employer willing to sponsor your application. Demonstrating your qualifications, skills, and contributions to the U.S. economy can strengthen your case. Diversity Visa Lottery. The Diversity Visa (DV) Lottery, also known as the Green Card Lottery, provides a unique opportunity for individuals from countries with historically low immigration rates to the United States. Participating in the DV lottery requires meeting specific eligibility criteria and submitting an application during the designated registration period. Family sponsorship. For those with close family members who are U.S. citizens or lawful permanent residents, family sponsorship offers a pathway to obtaining a green card. However, the process can vary depending on the familial relationship and the sponsor's status. Legal guidance. In conclusion, while there's no secret formula to guaranteeing the green card, understanding the process, fulfilling eligibility requirements, and navigating immigration laws effectively are key steps toward achieving lawful permanent residence in the United States. By being informed, proactive, and persistent, individuals can enhance their prospects of realizing their American dream. While navigating the green card process independently is possible, seeking professional assistance can streamline the process and increase the likelihood of success. Immigration law is complex and dynamic. Let the experienced over a quarter of a century and knowledgeable international law firm of Figaro and Associates handle our immigration matter. The lawyer you hire does make a difference. To schedule an appointment, call 855-768-8845 or visit www.askthelawyer.us.
Do you have a legal issue, question, or concern? Turn to Ask the Lawyer. You have questions? We've got answers. For a consultation, or to refer a client, visit www.askthelawyer.us. Again, www.askthelawyer.us. You can also register for our paralegal program, get legal news, business consults, or other information on educational issues. Yes, ask the lawyer. You have questions? We've got answers. For a consultation or to refer a client, visit www.askthelawyer.us. Again, www.askthelawyer.us.
Are you interested in investing in real property, a home, or investment property in New York or other states? Then Equity Smart Realty Inc. can work with you. From potential returns to portfolio diversification, buying international property comes with its perks, but it's also a complex process, and there are tax matters to consider. Equity Smart Realty Inc. can help you purchase real estate in New York. We have the knowledge you need to simplify the process. Ready to discuss your options? Schedule a consultation on this matter, or start a business, or a branch of your business at www.askthelawyer.us. That's www.askthelawyer.us, or call 855-768-8845. Again, 855-768-8845.
Are you looking for a side hustle as an independent contractor? Are you looking to make extra cash and business opportunities? We have opportunities for graduates from our online Chambers Paralegal program to work with lawyers and other legal professionals in New York State or persons with similar qualifications. We also have opportunities for other chamber businesses in graphic arts and design, creating and updating websites in WordPress, the most popular platform, and other platforms, social media experts in the various platforms, and database experts. There is also a high demand for voiceovers, audio, and video podcast editing in the marketing field, journalists, and other professionals in the services industry who can work in the virtual world for U.S. businesses. Send your resume and a cover letter explaining why you or your business is the right fit for these partnerships to info@myiqinc.com. That's info@myiqinc.com. You are listening to Ask the Lawyer International Edition. You have questions? We've got the answers. Schedule an appointment now at www.askthelawyer.us. That's www.askthelawyer.us.
Planning a visit to the United States. Which visa is right for you? Are you considering a trip to the United States for business, tourism, or any other purpose? Traveling to the United States is an exciting prospect for many individuals worldwide. Navigating the intricacies of the U.S. immigration system can be daunting, but understanding the various pathways available to visitors can streamline the process and ensure a successful visit. Whether you're a business professional attending meetings, a tourist exploring iconic landmarks, or an individual with a specific purpose, there are specific avenues to enter the country legally and enjoy your stay. Let's explore some of the best pathways for successfully visiting the United States. Understanding entry requirements. Before booking your tickets and packing your bags, it's crucial to understand the entry requirements for visiting the United States. The U.S. has specific regulations regarding visas, entry permits, and eligibility criteria, depending on your country of citizenship and the purpose of your visit. Visa Waiver Program, VWP, for tourism or business. For citizens of participating countries, the Visa Waiver Program, VWP, offers a convenient pathway to visit the United States for tourism or business without obtaining a visa. Before departure, travelers must apply for authorization through the Electronic System for Travel Authorization, ESTA. ESTA determines eligibility and assesses security risks. Visitors can stay in the U.S. for up to 90 days under the VWP. V1/B2 visitor visas, If your country doesn't participate in the VWQ, or if you plan to stay longer than 90 days, you'll need to apply for a B1 business or B2 tourism visitor visa. These visas allow individuals to enter the U.S. temporarily for specific purposes, such as attending conferences, negotiating contracts, or visiting friends and family. The application process involves completing forms, attending an interview at a U.S. embassy or consulate, and providing supporting documents. Temporary work visas. For those planning to engage in temporary employment or business-related activities in the United States, various non-immigrant work visas are available. The most common include H-1B visa for professionals in specialty occupations, typically requiring a bachelor's degree or equivalent. L-1 visa for intra-company transferees, allowing multinational companies to transfer employees to their U.S. offices. E1/E2 visas for treaty traders and investors from countries that have treaties with the United States. Each visa category has specific requirements, and employers often play a significant role in the application process. Student visas. Individuals seeking to pursue academic studies in the United States can apply for F1 or M1 student visas. The F1 visa is for full-time students enrolled in academic programs, while the M1 visa is for vocational or non-academic studies. Prospective students must first be accepted by a U.S. institution approved by the Student and Exchange Visitor Program, SEVP, before applying for a visa. Exchange Visitor Visas. The Exchange Visitor Visa, J1, is designed for individuals participating in approved exchange programs, including scholars, researchers, interns, and au pairs. These programs promote cultural exchange and mutual understanding between the United States and other countries. Participants are sponsored by organizations designated by the U.S. Department of State. Special Purpose Visas. In addition to the aforementioned visa categories, there are specialized visas for individuals with unique circumstances or purposes. *O visa, for individuals with extraordinary ability or achievement in science, arts, education, business, or athletics. *P visa, for athletes, artists, entertainers, and essential support personnel. *R visa, for religious workers coming to the United States to work temporarily in religious capacities. Legal guidance. Before planning your trip to the United States, carefully consider the purpose and duration of your visit to determine the most appropriate visa category or program. Navigating the U.S. immigration system can be complex, so it's advisable to consult with the international immigration law firm of Figaro and Associates if you have specific questions or concerns. By understanding the various pathways available and preparing the necessary documentation, you can increase your chances of successfully visiting the United States and enjoying a memorable experience. To schedule a consultation, call 855-768-8845 or visit www.askthelawyer.us.
This has been an excerpt. To listen to the full interview, go to www.youtube.com/@InceptionFemRadio.
The United States is consistently ranked among the best internationally for its competitiveness. Are you planning to start a new business or branch of your business in New York? Attend our Chamber Coalition's 5-week webinar series, Small Business Sense Bootcamp. We provide education and business preparation for small business owners and startups. Learn the basics of business planning, how to finance your business, business credit, marketing, and social media strategies, small business solutions, legal, tax, accounting, banking, and insurance, and how to do business within New York City, New York State, and corporations. Register at startupsbootcamp.eventbrite.com.
Are you interested in investing in real property, a home, or investment property in New York or other states? Then Equity Smart Realty Inc. can work with you. From potential returns to portfolio diversification, Buying international property comes with its perks, but it's also a complex process, and there are tax matters to consider. Equity Smart Realty Inc. can help you purchase real estate in New York. We have the knowledge you need to simplify the process. Ready to discuss your options? Schedule a consultation on this matter, or start a business, or a branch of your business at www.askthelawyer.us. That's www.askthelawyer.us, or call 855-768-8845. Again, 855-768-8845.
Do you have a legal issue, question, or concern? Turn to Ask the Lawyer. You have questions? We've got answers. For a consultation or to refer a client, visit www.askthelawyer.us. Again, www.askthelawyer.us. You can also register for our paralegal program, get legal news, business consults, or other information on educational issues. Yes, ask the lawyer. You have questions? We've got answers. For a consultation or to refer a client, visit www.askthelawyer.us. Again, www.askthelawyer.us.
A very warm welcome to everyone. We are joined by a very special guest, Mr. Christopher Benjamin, who is the Community Relations Officer for the Consulate of Jamaica in New York. Welcome, sir. Always a pleasure to have you.
Thank you for having me, Ms. Phillips. Always a pleasure to join you.
You're very welcome. So you have big news to share with the diaspora and Jamaica nationals?
Yes, we announced some time ago that we were looking at moving location. So now I am here to officially advise that as of the 26th of February, we will no longer be operating at 767 3rd Avenue in New York, where we have been located for the last 30 years. We are going to be closing on that day and reopening on the 11th of March at our new location at 300 East 42nd Street, also in New York, and the zip code is the same, 10017.
Okay, great. And generally, if you could just provide an overview of the services that the consulate provides to the diaspora.
Right. So we will continue offering all of the services that our clients have come to know: passport applications for national persons who are looking to do visas to travel to Jamaica, certification of documents and all those things. We will still continue to be offering in the new location. I know that there are some persons who probably may have a concern about what will happen in the 2 weeks between when we are closed and when we reopen. So if for any reason anyone should have an emergency situation that would require them to contact the consulate, for those persons who are looking to do consular services, so if they want an emergency visa to travel to Jamaica or an emergency passport, as they call it, or an emergency certificate, they may send an email to passport@congenjamaica-ny, that's passport at CONGEN Jamaica-ny.org. And if any of our pensioners are having a challenge and they would like to also reach out to us, they can send us an email at pension@congenjamaica-ny.org. And they should feel free to visit our website at any time for the latest updates at www.congenjamaica-ny.org.
Okay, and Mr. Benjamin, is there one thing you'd like to share with persons when they come in to, get the services that they should always have, how to better prepare so y'all can serve them even better?
Well, I would say that, for persons who are coming, we always say, come with your forms completed. It makes the process more efficient, makes sure that they get in and out quickly. For those persons who are applying for passports or citizenship, carry all of your original documents. We do not take photocopies. So your birth certificate, your passport, American passport, if you're doing citizenship and you want to use it as ID, bring the original documents, your marriage certificate, because those will make the process so much more seamless. It's easier for you to get in and out, and you don't have to spend time having to go and fill out new forms or to do over things, or even have to come back a second time because you forgot to bring the documents, or you brought photocopies and not the original documents. Now, as you say that, we do in the new space, persons will be able to have more space to, if they need to fill out the form, there will be more space for that. There will be more space for them to wait. We can accommodate more persons in the waiting area. At the same time, we can also process more persons in a more comfortable and airy environment.
Okay, great, because I've been to your consulate and it's always busy, hardly any space, always filled up. So that's good to know there's more space in the new location.
I want to share as well that the location is more convenient for public transportation as well. So I know a lot of persons are coming in out of Queens and Brooklyn and, out of state as well. We are only 1 block or 1.5 blocks across from the nearest exit from Grand Central Station. So if you were to come out of the 7 train exit on 42nd Street, near to 3rd Avenue, you literally come out and you are there. You just cross the street and you're there in less than 5 minutes to the new location.
All right. And speaking about the new location, can you just repeat the address and the date it's going to be opening again?
Yes. So we will be, as of the 11th of March, be at 300 East 42nd Street here in New York. That's 300 East 42nd Street, New York, New York.
All right. So, Mr. Benjamin, thank you once again for sharing this great information, and we look forward to having you back again.
All right. Thank you so much for having me.
Always a pleasure.
Get on the path to success. Join the fastest growing industry. Become a paralegal. The rise in popularity of online education programs means that it is easier than ever to find the right one for you. Deciding on the best paralegal online program requires research and time. By weeding out the level mills and substandard institutions, you can earn a quality certificate at an affordable price. When researching online paralegal programs, you will want to consider several factors. Cost and institution reputation are the most important. With this in mind, one program rises above the rest. The Chamber Coalition, which comprises the New American Chamber of Commerce, NACC, the African American International Chamber of Commerce, AAICC, and the Hispanic American International Chamber of Commerce, HAICC, offers the best online paralegal studies program. The competitive tuition rate, coupled with the impeccable reputation of the coalition, makes this an obvious choice for anyone serious about their education. This is a program of the highest standard. Additional certificates include LexisNexis and Clio. We also use Cali, which is what is used in law schools. What are the requirements? To be admitted to the Chamber's Paralegal Certificate Program, you must be at least 18 years old, read and write English at a proficiency level, have strong computer skills, and have a high school diploma. If these qualifications fit you, you can continue the admission process. Applications are accepted online anytime during the year. A mandatory orientation describes your upcoming classes, guidelines, and expectations. The tuition for this respected program is very competitive with other online paralegal degrees. It costs less than $1,000 for the entire program. The average student can finish the program in anywhere from 6 to 12 months. Books are extra and will run around a few $100s for everything. If you want the best paralegal online program at the best price, the Chamber Coalition Paralegal Certificate Program is the answer. The program is excellent for aspiring and current paralegals, individuals who plan to attend law school, community advocates, persons who want to understand the law and their rights, and prospective political candidates. Is being a paralegal worth it? Yes. The Bureau of Labor Statistics projects a 10% job growth between now and 2029. The median salary nationwide in 2019 was $51,740, and the average mean wage was $61,810. It truly is a prestigious and significant profession. Simply put, paralegals help people. They help their employers be more efficient in their jobs, increase a firm's revenue and productivity, and help the clients. A career as a paralegal can be rewarding professionally and personally, and offers a unique opportunity to help others. Options vary depending on the paralegal's practice area. New York is the state with the second largest employment of paralegals and legal assistants in the country, given New York City's occasional designation as the capital of the world and close proximity to Washington, D.C., the hub of federal government and law. As one of the biggest global hubs of finance, media, and culture, jobs in the legal realm are bound to follow. Most states do not have any certification or licensure requirements to be a paralegal, and New York is no exception. By graduating from this program, you can market yourself as a virtual paralegal for attorneys and law firms in New York State. There is a one-time fee of $550. Are you excited to learn more? Register for an orientation at www.freeparalegal.org. That's www.freeparalegal.org.
Do you want to be a paralegal? Or are you planning to go to law school? Our Chamber Coalition's online paralegal program is the right program to get you started. Some of the areas of law include contracts, property law, tort liability, civil procedure, constitutional law, immigration, civil rights, estate planning, wills and trusts, and matrimonial, plus legal research and writing, legal marketing, and small business. We also use Cali, which is used in law schools, and you get extra certificates from Clio and LexisNexis. By graduating from this program, you can market yourself as a virtual paralegal for attorneys and law firms in New York State. There is a one-time fee of $550. Are you excited to learn more? Register for an orientation at www.freeparalegal.org. That's www.freeparalegal.org.
Are you looking for a side hustle as an independent contractor? Are you looking to make extra cash and business opportunities? We have opportunities for graduates from our online Chambers Paralegal program to work with lawyers and other legal professionals in New York State or persons with similar qualifications. We also have opportunities for other chamber businesses in graphic arts and design, creating and updating websites in WordPress, the most popular platform, and other platforms, social media experts in the various platforms, and database experts. There is also a high demand for voiceovers, audio, and video podcast editing in the marketing field, journalists, and other professionals in the services industry who can work in the virtual world for U.S. businesses. Send your resume and a cover letter explaining why you or your business is the right fit for these partnerships to info@myiqinc.com. That's info@myiqinc.com.
Estate planning is a necessity, not a luxury. Let the law firm of Figaro and Associates help you protect your legacy, assets, and loved ones. Get estate planning consultation on wills, living trusts and probate, power of attorney, health proxy, deed transfers, providing for special needs, disabled children and grandchildren, minimizing federal and state taxes. Call us right now at 855-768-8845. That's 855-768-8845. Or schedule an appointment at www.askthelawyer.us. That's www.askthelawyer.us.
The United States is consistently ranked among the best internationally for its competitiveness. Are you planning to start a new business or branch of your business in New York? Attend our Chamber Coalition's 5-week webinar series, Small Business Sense Bootcamp. We provide education and business preparation for small business owners and startups. Learn the basics of business planning, how to finance your business, business credit, marketing, and social media strategies, small business solutions, legal, tax, accounting, banking, and insurance, and how to do business within New York City, New York State, and corporations. Register at startupsbootcamp.eventbrite.com.
Are you interested in investing in real property, a home, or investment property in New York or other states? Then Equity Smart Realty Inc. can work with you. From potential returns to portfolio diversification, buying international property comes with its perks, but it's also a complex process, and there are tax matters to consider. Equity Smart Realty Inc. can help you purchase real estate in New York. We have the knowledge you need to simplify the process. Ready to discuss your options? Schedule a consultation on this matter, or start a business, or a branch of your business at www.askthelawyer.us. That's www.askthelawyer.us, or call 855-768-8845. Again, 855-768-8845.
Do you have a legal issue, question, or concern? Turn to Ask the Lawyer. You have questions? We've got answers. For a consultation or to refer a client, visit www.askthelawyer.us. Again, www.askthelawyer.us. You can also register for our paralegal program, get legal news, business consults, or other information on educational issues. Yes, ask the lawyer. You have questions? We've got answers. For a consultation or to refer a client, visit www.askthelawyer.us. Again, www.askthelawyer.us.
Arle Lou Izon is a criminal, now deceased and indicted by the federal government for defrauding thousands of Grenadians. If you or a family member is a victim of Arle Lou Izon and are in deportation proceedings or any immigration matters pending in immigration court, please call the law firm of Figaro and Associates at 855-768-8845. That's 855-768-8845.
Thank you for listening to Ask the Lawyer International Edition with attorney Brian Figueroa of the law firm Figueroa and Associates in New York. We hope you enjoyed the show, which featured immigration visitors visa, starting and doing business in New York, entertainment and business visas, religious visas, and much more. Whether you are outside the U.S. or have family in New York, the number to call, share, and keep is 855-768-8845. That's 855-768-8845. Please schedule a consultation with us at www.askthelawyer.us. That's www.askthelawyer.us. This is Ask the Lawyer, International Edition. You have questions? We've got the answers.